Hey everybody, it's Steve, and I've been meaning to make a video about the new tournament format that Splinterlands has created that is very rewarding for stakers of the SPS token. This gives another great utility to the SPS token, and once more of the players realize this, it could help us get a few more into them staking the token. So let's go ahead and head over to Splinterlands and I'll show you a couple examples. So I'm playing in two tournaments right now. You're going to be looking for the tournaments that are sponsored by the SPS tournaments, and they're going to have SPS for you to get in. Now the cost for you to get into these tokens are going to be based on your current league and the league that the token is in, but you'll notice that if you are somebody that is qualified to play in the diamond leagues ones, you're going to see these SPSs. And then let's just go in and take a look at the payouts so that you can understand them. So as you can see, they cost 10 SPS to get into. If you can be in the top 128, you get your money back. And if you make it any higher than that, then you make around a 10x to a 23x to a 43x to a 65 and an 86x on your token cost to get into the tournament. That is absolutely amazing. And as long as they can keep on doing this, eventually we should see these tournament numbers continue to rise. Now, just a few weeks ago, you could get into this tournament and you were guaranteed to get your money back because there was only like 110, 120 people entering them. That still happens for some of them. And you'll see, like here, I entered an alpha tournament. I only have 2 max level alpha summoners left, but I went ahead. I do have a decent amount of alpha cards, so I went ahead and entered it. I did get my butt kicked by a lot of the people that have full alpha sets, but I beat a couple other people. Ended up with 3 wins, 3 and 6th, 40th place. So I'm going to get my money back. I just took a shot at it. No big deal, but that was because this tournament only had 51 people in it. Now this gives me a possible reason to go ahead and maybe invest in some more alpha cards because these ones had even higher prizes for the people at the top. But you'll notice something else about these tournaments. They don't only do them for the Diamond and Champion players. They do them down here. Oh, this is the new modern one that they do also for the noobs. This one is actually a DEC amount to get in, not SPS. And you can see what they've done is they've made it so that I don't want to play. I would have to pay 400 DEC to get in. And if I'm only going to get 10 back if I don't do that well. And if I win, I'm only going to get 20 SPS. If we go ahead and go over here. Oh yeah, I did a video about elephant money. I hope you watched that one too. But let's go ahead and look up DEC. So 400 DEC is 73 cents. So it's like 7 SPS. No, 8. Yeah, about 7 SPS. So I would have to make money, I have to make top 16 if I want to come down here and play with you guys. So they've made it really to the point where us bigger players shouldn't want to play that tournament, and this is really a tournament now that should be designed for the smaller players within the game. The other thing that they've done, we'll take another look here. Here's a League of Champions tournaments that I'm going to enter. So this one is the same format. You can see if you can just make the top 128, there's only 102 people in this tournament right now when I'm entering it. You have a very good chance to make your money back. And so they've changed that formatting to make it so a lot more people get paid out, while at the same time the people in the top of the tournament who do the best are still making an amazing return. But what did they go ahead and do when they decided to make this new format? They added that you have to have SPS staked. As you can see, you have to have 48,000 staked to play in this tournament. That's why they're actually not getting absolutely oversubscribed, and it's made it so that those bot accounts can't really get into the tournaments because they're not going to stake SPS. So what would have you had to have staked to get into one of the lower SPS tournaments? Let me just find one really quick. So here's a silver one. So this is silver. I would have to put in 45 SPS, and if I won, I would only get 45 SPS. So obviously, they've stopped people like me from getting into this that have diamond level decks, and I'm playing up in diamond. I will not be entering this. This is only going to be designed for people in silver and maybe some gold people because they might be able to make money in this area if they think they're really good, but it's probably not worth the risk. They might enter once or twice before they realize that, but it's probably going to be only you and other silver accounts. But you have to have 2,300 SPS staked. That's for the silver one. And let's see if we can find a cotton, a novice one. Let's see. Here we go. So as you can see, the rewards for this one is a little bit smaller. You still have to have 2,000 SPS staked, but now you only have to put in 2 SPS to get in. If you're on that bottom tier like you're supposed to be, I would have to put in 40. And sure, I could enter this and I could try to win a whole 14 SPS if I could be in the top 4. I'm not going to do those kind of things because I'm going to be playing in my tournaments where I get to get in them cheaply and I have a chance to make quite a bit more. This overall change to the Splinterlands tournaments is absolutely amazing. It has made it so that if you need to go ahead and stake SPS to have access to these tournaments where you only have to be in the top 128 to have played in the tournament for free. And if you can make it one tier higher than that, so make it one round further in that anytime tournament, then you go ahead and get a very big payout compared to what you put in. It's pretty amazing to see. I'm trying to see if there's another one, another copper one with a bigger prize pool. Oh, here's one. So right here. Oh no, that's a gold cards. I'm like, why can't I enter that for 5 SPS? This one's a gold card one. This is a regular card one. Here's one with $115. So they're doing the noob chaotic bronze. So this one right here is, for me, 40 to get in. I would actually lose money if I entered it, even if I won. So you see, they've made these tournaments that are protecting you, but you do have to go ahead and stake this SPS to get in. And then on this one, it's to 256 places you're going to be getting your money back of the 2 SPS it would probably cost you to enter. There's only 123 people in this. So if you had this staked SPS, you could spend 2 SPS constantly to be trying to win. You know, I guess this is only 3, but if you can get up here, it's 6. Up here, it's 8. And then if you can become one of the better players, you can win 10 or 20. But obviously, by creating this system where I'm showing you these massive tournaments up here where you can enter for like 10 SPS and win, you know, I got into the second round, so I'm in the top 42 right now. So I should be in here. I'm going to win 108 SPS after putting in 10. And if I do really well, I haven't done my battles yet, so I have a chance at making top 32, you know, 17 to 32, or maybe even 9 to 16 if I could do well in the next round. So it's just one of those things that they've really went ahead and they've changed this now to where if you have a good SPS stake and you play at the level that you're supposed to be at, you'll have a good shot of winning or making your money back. And you're more incentivized to move up because, as you saw, the prizes in bronze are 2 more places, but they're smaller. Silver, they start to get pretty bigger. If you look at the gold tournaments, they get really big too. So here's a gold tournament. There's $1,000 in this one. I went ahead and entered that one because I was able to get into it, but I had to pay only 6 SPS. I think it's because at the time I entered it, I was only in diamond, so they went ahead and let me get into that. That is something that you'll have to, maybe they could look into changing and have it look at your overall power or something. But for now, I think it works okay because gold is pretty competitive. I actually do better in diamond than gold because when I go down to gold, I forget that certain cards don't have certain abilities, so it's pretty funny. So this is just a really quick video that was meant to look at these tournaments and just talk to you a little bit about the changes that the SPS people have made, so that now you're looking at, you know, able to get into these modern Silver Shield Knights, and you're looking for all these different SPS tournaments. And notice that they're making them cost too much, so it's not cost effective for us bigger players with more rankings and higher leagues to come down and play with you. And it is hopefully going to give you a chance to have another source of income from the game. I know playing well in a tournament can be a big boon to how many SPS you have. All right, everybody, this was just a quick little video. I hope you're doing well in the Splinterlands, and I will talk to you again later. Bye.